We love the awards season at Palin Communications. It's a great opportunity to celebrate terrific campaigns and fantastic results. But you might be wondering, what is it that distinguishes these award-winning campaigns from what might be regarded simply as just good work? Well, I think there are three key elements. They are topicality, integration, and results. So let's look at a recent Palin Communications case study and just bring these three themes out. There's been a huge amount of interest recently in the role played by patients in decisions about which medicines get reimbursed, particularly here in Australia. You see, traditionally these decisions are made by health economists and bureaucrats and healthcare professionals, and many of the patient groups and patient advocates have been advocating a greater voice and much more prominent role for patients. So we recently teamed up with our friends at Bristol Myers Squibb and BioIntellect to launch the Broadening the Evidence report. So this new report canvassed the views of a range of patient groups, looked at what had been happening overseas and came up with some evidence-based recommendations here in Australia. So as you can see, very topical, both here and around the world. And then when the report was launched, the support that it gained from those patient groups and from all of the people that were interested in that issue just showed how integrated the communication program was. And of course, terrific results, enormous media interest, national media interest, industry interest, radio interviews being done by a range of the authors and other people interested in getting those key messages across. And so you've got to have great results as a key element of what is happening. And in fact, the editorial interest in the Broadening the Evidence report, much of it made direct reference to the extent to which that report was actually going to drive policy and practice here in Australia. Another great example of this triumvirate of topicality, integration and results is our work with AbbVie to increase the profile of women in science, technology, engineering and mathematics. There's enormous public discussion about how we increase the profile of women in these fields, and AbbVie and Franklin Women teamed up with the Palin Communications team to run the first ever Wikipedia Editorthon. The reality is that women are less celebrated and less referenced online. So you can see we're working in an area which is very topical, which people are already talking about. And so when the Wikipedia Editorthon occurred, there was a lot of support for it. People that were participating, colleagues of people that were participating, were posting, saying how great it was, really looking forward to the outcomes and the metrics. So a lot of integration in the way that it was communicated. And then of course, terrific editorial results in the end as well. So national media coverage, BBC World even reported from the event in Sydney, and enormous amounts of radio coverage and interviews done by people participating in the event, but also people supporting the event as well. And so if you're wondering ever in the future about what it is that creates these award-winning campaigns, think topicality and think integration. But above all, remember, it's got to generate fantastic results. And fantastic results is something that we'll always drink to at Palin Communications.